So today was just one of those days where I just constantly feel like I was doing everything wrong. Or not that I was doing everything wrong, but that I had no idea what I was doing and I had no right to be doing it. Very heavy on the imposter syndrome today. But now it's over, and I have just the rest of the night to relax. I'm gonna go grab myself a bottle of prosecco, and then I'm just gonna have some me time, do whatever I want. Mondays.
Glad I kept you around because I'm very excited to see your
Welcome, valued customer.
So right now I'm waiting for a meeting to start where trying to figure out how to tell somebody bad news. Get your bed. Get your bed. Yes. Good boy, Sammy. Trolling? Okay. So, trolling means basically like whenever you're messing with somebody. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It can be a bad thing if you're doing it maliciously, but it can also just be funny. Go get your bed. Go get your bed. Yes! Good boy!
Hello, hello, hello.
So supposedly, Starbucks is doing like a buy one, get one free day. And I actually haven't had coffee for like a week. Like, I ran out. I don't even have any more in my house. And so, it felt like a good day to go finish working from the coffee shop. Okay, so there was so much going on at that Starbucks. First of all, there was a girl in there who was fully like working a call center job. Like, she had her entire call center ecosystem set up. I mean, she had her computer monitor, a separate keyboard, mouse, and like PC tower on the floor next to her with a huge Ethernet cable and like a modem on top of it, and then like her headset. I'll like edit out her face and stuff, and I'll put a picture here just because it really caught me off guard. I had to do like a triple take. But you know what? Like, I respect the hustle. I mean, at least she showed up to work. And it's hard out here, I get it, not everybody has Wi-Fi. I'm not like trying to roast her, it was just unexpected is all. I didn't expect to see a whole home office set up in the Starbucks today. And then the second funny thing that happened was a couple sat down at the table like behind me and they fully were having like a breakup conversation. But then towards the end, it really took a turn and I think they're gonna make it. I actually think that they're gonna work out. Who hasn't been there, you know? But I hope it works out, unless if it's a bad relationship, and then I hope it doesn't. I don't know. Fuck. Why the fuck did I drink that nitro cold brew? Dude, I have not gotten enough sleep to deal with Karens this morning. So I just took the dogs for their morning walk and Sammy went to the bathroom and I looked and I ran out of bags. And so I was like, oh fuck. So I took them home real quick, ran home, got, you know, more bags. And then I drove back over and I picked it up and then it's trash day. So there's a bunch of trash cans out and then I just went through it in the trash can. Whatever, they were out, it was right there. And then this fucking Karen starts pounding on her window. So apparently she just sits there and watches out her window all day, which is a very classic Karen hobby. She starts pounding on her window and screaming, and I stopped because I was like confused at first. And then she starts screaming, "Take it out! Take it out! Take it out!" And I just like looked at, I couldn't see her because it was like dark. So it was just, I could just hear like pounding and a rabid Karen screaming, "Take it out! Take it out!" And I just like shrugged and went back to my car and left. But man, people really need fucking hobbies. Like, dude.
Yeah, N's gotta be in the second to last.
Yeah. It's gotta be a U, right?
So what all do we have in there? SRLA.
Torpedo went chitty chitty bang bang. What do you want me to say, Eddie?
Attention? Yeah, I've done it again. I came to Costco on a weekend again. What about it? No, you know what? Today's the day. I am going to make peace with weekend Costco. Today we're auditioning a new tote bag. I signed up for Architectural Digest because I miss flipping through magazines, and they sent me a tote bag. I'm impressed by it. It's quite thick and quite sturdy. You know how I feel about my tote bags, okay? Okay. I've got to get in the right headspace for this. It is it is noon on a Saturday. I must be a masochist to be doing this to myself, but you know what? We're gonna be fine. We're gonna make it. Okay. So I've heard really good things about the Kirkland prosecco, which is like the Costco brand. So today I'm trying it. So when I worked in this like fancy sort of restaurant in Chicago, we took like a wine class and we had like a sommelier come and talk about wine. And she said that whenever you're opening a bottle of bubbly, you should open it not to pop because it's like crass, but it should be like a lady's fart. That was not like a lady's fart. Smells like prosecco. Oh, yeah, honestly, that's delicious. Like kind of a die-hard fan of La Marca, but I'll drink this any day. Any day. Hello, boy. Are you ready for one of these?
Wow.
Love you. I'm such a nice girlfriend.
Whole other side of me that's a complete ham and
Something really, really interesting has been happening since I started making these videos. Or like since I started making these weekly video diaries that are like minimally edited in this way. I feel like time has slowed down and I appreciate everything more. And I don't know, there's something about just like documenting these little moments in my life. This is something that I used to do a lot that I just over the years sort of stopped doing. And there's something about like going out of my way to document these little moments and put them all together that has just made such a deep personal impact on me lately. And I fucking love making these videos. And thank you so much for watching. So if you made it all the way and you're still watching and if you like them, that's amazing and I love it and you're awesome and just thanks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, time to edit, get the video up. See you next week.